We have in our audience a delegation from the Canadian Red Cross. You have received a package.
The mission of the Canadian Red Cross is to improve the lives of vulnerable people by mobilizing the power of humanity. Most often Red Cross is known for our disaster management services, and so we have recently responded in your community to assist those who have recovered or experienced any type of personal disaster. So what we offer in the event of like a house fire or some flooding that might take people from their home, or with the amount of snowfall we've had this year, we anticipate some roof collapses or something of that nature. The Red Cross, we have a volunteer team of 35 volunteers working here in Central Alberta, and they will come and they'll put those individuals in a hotel for 72 hours. We do travel out here, so anyone experiencing a disaster wouldn't be required to come to Red Deer to access. We would come to Old Services. Your community is probably very aware of the work that was done last summer in supporting Southern Alberta floods when Olds College opened their doors for a shelter for those residents who had to be relocated here so that we could provide those relief efforts for them. That shelter was supported with the work of the Red Cross volunteers and staff out of Red Deer and the support, of course, of Olds community. In the schools here in Olds, we've done bullying and harassment workshops. It's a 1.5 hour to 2 hour workshop for kids grades 7 through about 9. We can adapt it to about a grade 6 level depending on, but we've specifically been out here for middle school children, teaching them about bullying and harassment. New that we just started in January was our Healthy Youth Relationship Workshop. Now that's a 3-hour workshop. It's geared more to the high school students, where we teach them about what a healthy relationship is, how to identify if things aren't healthy, and where to get help. Our newest workshop that we're piloting in September is that it's more than just a game workshop, and that's the one that we work to adapt our current WHL workshop, and now we'll be piling it out there to female amateur athletes. So that'll be the school's volleyball and basketball teams. It could be any dance groups that dance here in Olds. It may be baseball, soccer, any after school sporting events where young females are getting involved. One of the workshops that we're really trying to get out in Central Alberta, and specifically in any of the communities, is our violence and abuse prevention workshop for seniors. So that workshop is a peer facilitated workshop where seniors are teaching seniors how to prevent violence and abuse in their lives. And it's not just for seniors, but also for caregivers and family members to attend. We have medical equipment loan program. We call it HELP, Health Equipment Loans. Many individuals living in Central Alberta do not know that the Red Cross also loans equipment on a short-term basis. We loan for a 3 to 6 month period of time for anyone suffering from illness, recovering for surgery, or maybe at that stage of life where they just need support and are maybe awaiting permanent equipment. We found in about 6 months to a year ago that many of the local health units were no longer loaning equipment, and so we've seen an increase in the rise of members from the outlying communities, community members coming in and to be able to come into Red Deer to receive their equipment. Our office is open every day from 10 to 4. We're just closed over the lunch hour, so we have availability every day to loan out equipment to anybody who's maybe traveling from a community outside of the city of Red Deer. For our medical equipment loans program, we just require a requisition by a healthcare professional. So we have requisitions, and we've also done a mass mail out so that doctors' offices and physiotherapists are aware of our program. So for any of our violence and abuse prevention workshops, it's just a phone call to our office and to book that. So whether you're a small group of people or a 30-child classroom, it's just a phone call and we can book those directly and come out. Most of our workshops are either $25 or $50 depending on how we've been funded in specific programs. So we have received some funding recently that took those workshops from $250 down to $25. So very reasonable to have us out and to do those types of workshops in violence and abuse education.
The presentations this afternoon. I see that
Council meetings are
a number of
open to
us-
the
some
public
of
and
us
citizens
are
are invited to attend.
clothed in
For
green,
more
some
information
look
on dates
brighter
for
than
meetings
others.
as well as agendas and minutes of past
would
meetings,
suggest that if
visit
we
the
don't
town
see the
website
hats,
at
I'm not sure this meeting will go well.
www.olds.ca/council.html. Olds Community TV, your go-to channel for news and information in Olds, Alberta.